Hey, JB.
What's up?
You mentioned that it's been a tough year for a number of reasons. For you personally, especially with the effort the last couple games, these close games, is there a statement that you've made about your place with this franchise, and is it something that you'd like to continue to do?
Would I like to continue
as Cavs coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've continued to build this thing the right way. Every single year we've improved. Continued to get better. Play in, playoffs, win around. Players have gotten better. Guys have had great years. This is definitely a place I want to be.
To that point, JB, obviously one of the things that's sort of been around the team, I guess maybe from the outside looking in, is Donovan's future going forward. What do you think the way you guys have gone through the year, winning around, obviously the fight you put up last couple of games without him shows about what you guys can do going forward, assuming he's still around?
I mean, we've got a good team. We've got good individual players. We've got high character players, that are concerned about winning. And, anytime you have that, you're going to give yourself an opportunity. I would love to see, what we look like when we're whole, for an entire season, and pressure we can put on the league from that standpoint. But we've got a good basketball team of guys who want to win and guys who want to get better.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. This is Tunensports. Yeah, man, I got a couple things to talk about, man. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and YouTube, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, of course, man. But yeah, man, I'm a little tired, I'm a little beat, but I gotta talk about this, man. A lot took place last night, man. I don't think nobody was really expecting, all that to really take place after the game. I mean, the game was the game, man. Matter of fact, let me talk about the game for like 2.5 seconds. The Cavaliers, they lost to the Boston Celtics. What was it, 98 to 113, losing in 5 games, like some Celtics fans predicted in the first place. They had opportunities. The Boston Celtics is they the Boston Celtics, man. We was undermanned, like we was throughout the series, but it's the Boston Celtics. They handle their business. No Cavs LeVert, no Donovan Mitchell, and no Jarrett Allen, of course, right? But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they didn't get blown out. Like, they was able to still compete, and I was really impressed with Marcus Morris Sr., who I thought should have been like in the rotation, right? I think we saw a lot from Evan Mobley. I think we saw a lot from Evan Mobley. I think Evan Mobley not surprised, but impressed a lot of people. I think Marcus Morris. That's a guy that I was high on, and I believe that hopefully, we should be able to bring him back. Right, those two guys are the best players on that floor. Right, you got these guys, and there's no shade outperforming guys like DG, who was out there playmaking, of course. Right, but let's keep it real, DG. It wasn't a great night, right? Wasn't a great night, man. And you on the man. You shorthanded. You doing all you can against the Boston Celtics, who have a pretty deep team. A talented starting roster, man. Reliable guys off the bench, man. And a lot of people thinking like, okay, this is the end. This might be the last time you see that guy in the middle in a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. And I don't agree. I don't think so. I don't think so. Right? And I'm pretty sure we all know the news and everything that been taking place these last couple of hours, right? But the Cavaliers, they lost to the Boston Celtics. Salute to shout out to my guy, T. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Congratulations. Um, I won't start no narratives about y'all having a cakewalk to the Eastern Conference Finals. I won't do that. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, man, the Cavs did what they could, man. I thought I didn't think DG was good. Um, we're gonna talk about DG. Shout out to DFJ, man. Shout out to my guy DFJ Hoots, man. Uh, 76ers content creator, man. Shout out to him, though, man. He said Jarrett Allen ain't built like that. Respect to Garland, Mobley, and the others. I'm gonna talk about Garland in a minute, man. I sort of disagree with you, bro. I sort of disagree with you. I agree. Mobley, respect to Mobley. Garland, we know what Garland is, but that whole Jarrett Allen not built like that. I I don't really agree because I think Jarrett Allen did a lot this season, man. Now, if you want to call him soft, all right, you want to call him soft, sure, bro. But I think we have to give Jarrett Allen credit, for what he was able to do this season, right? I don't think he gets enough credit, right? Jarrett Allen, of course. I mean, the guy literally played mostly all his games, right? I mean, we get to the playoffs and yeah, he's done no show, right? Because of his injury, right? He went out last round. But I think we give credit to the guy. He played 77 games this season. He had an injury before the season started and he played almost all his games, man. 77 games. That's like right behind I think George Niang, who played I think all 82, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree, but as far as the Boston Celtics go, man, get that out the way. It's not really what I want to talk about, but congrats to them, I guess, man. Like I said, DG wasn't good. Um, he wasn't good, man. What he get? What was DG stat line, man? What was his stat line? I think DG 4 for 17, 11 points, 9 assists. Like I said, he was out there, assisting, playmaking and stuff like that. But he went 4 for 17 from the field, which is terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
That's terrible, right? DG wasn't good. The Cavs, they let Al Horford, Al Horford, man, they let Al Horford beat them. I mean, it is what it is with that, right? Old man Al Horford, he like 38, 39. He came in and gave them a big boost, man. 22 points, man, and 15 rebounds and 5 assists. So they let Al Horford beat them. I do think JB do deserve credit, not having no Levert, Spider, and Jarrett Allen in the lineup and being able to sort of compete in this game. They didn't just lay down like they could have, right? I think this is Evan Mobley's best playoff game ever. I think we could probably say that. Um, because we was talking about him like winning his matchup, right? Something he was able to, well, something he should be able to do, right, against guys like Luke Cornett. And you let Luke Cornett outplay some of these guys, man. Mobley was able to blow past the bigs, his matchups. The DG and Max Strus, they was throwing passes to him, and you heard Greg Anthony, kind of say like, "Yo, they got to slow down." I think it was Greg Anthony calling the game, but yo, slow down, be patient with the passes because they was rushing the passes, not letting Mobley set up in the post and let him get his position right, man, which created deflection and a turnover. But eventually, DG, he got it together. Took his time passing the ball. DG was still bad though. I mean, he was still bad. Um, but I think we seen what Mobley, is capable of. Obviously, Morris and Mobley was the best players on the floor. That's just what it is. They was the best players on the floor. I mean, for the Cavaliers, of course, right? Even though Mobley had 33 points, right? He had the most points on the floor, but him and Morris was the best players on the floor. Morris gave you 25 off the bench, and again, I don't know why he wasn't playing more. He had 34 minutes in this game. I don't know why he wasn't playing more, but that's a JB thing, right? No offense, but you got guys like Niang out there getting minutes, right? Before that, right? So Morris and Mobley, they did their thing. Boston defense, they was switching. They let Al Horford drop and whatever. But the thing, like DG he couldn't get by Al Horford, and that's crazy to me, right? All that dribbling and try to breaking down, your defender. He couldn't get past old man Al Horford in the drop, bro. Like he could not break him down, and it was crazy, bro. He ended up getting his shot blocked a couple times. Um, he got a shot. Yeah, they blocked it a couple times, man. I was like, dang, bro. Like just stop driving. Like yeah, catch him with like a little up fake or something, man. Like and he did hit him with a fake, and then I was able to get a bucket or whatever. But it was just sad. And then Greg Anthony was saying like, "Yo, Darius need to attack in the mid range. Like he just going in. Like he not even settling for a mid range jumper. Like when you got Al Horford on you like that. Like any guy like Jamal Murray's of the world, you know." Like any of them guys that's able to shoot, or any of them guards that's able to shoot the mid range, they would have shot that mid range. They would have took that shot, or Devin Booker, whoever it is. Like Darius could have took the mid range shots. Like but it is what it is, man. But again, Boston Celtics, they won the game. It is what it is. Cavaliers season is over. And let me see what DJ said. He said Mitchell a clown, Allen a clown, and I mean I told you multiple times, Allen a clown. I mean I don't know why you saying Mitchell a clown, man. Mitchell ain't no clown. You talking about a guy that left it all out there on the floor, man. He's definitely not a clown. Mitchell was, if anything, Mitchell was a warrior. He's a soldier. He's a dog. Allen, that's another story. But I do get credit to Allen, for playing throughout the regular season and giving us something in that Orlando Magic series before going down with bruised ribs, right? But yeah, Mitchell not a clown, bro. But the game is over. The Cavaliers season over, and that's just that. But the real thing that I'm coming on here to really talk about, man, I think, we already know everything that came out with that hit piece from the Athletic. He said he ducked the last two games. Oh my God. So let me ask you this, DFJ Hoops. Let me ask you this, bro. Question. Right? You said this guy ducked the last two games, right? That you talking about Spider. So if a player is hurt, right? A player hurt. He been playing hurt before the season even ended. Playing on one leg, got to get shots in his for his knee. He's already playing on one leg, playing through the pain. Clearly, you see it throughout the series. Him playing hurt. He's constantly in pain. Then he gets a calf strain, and I think when you get a calf strain, right, that could lead to Achilles, right? So you want him to risk that when he's already hurt, I can't tell you how the man body feel, right? But I know I know he's hurt, and I don't think the Cavaliers or him want to risk that, tearing something, or I don't think they want to risk that. And Donovan is looking to get paid, right? So I don't know, man. I wouldn't say he ducked the last 2 games, but matter of fact, let me switch gears though on that, man. But I don't. Yeah, Mitchell not no punk, bro. We not doing that, bro. We not doing that. But yeah, let me talk about the real thing, man. So let's talk about the hit piece, right, from last night. Let's talk about the hit piece from last night, man. Now I'm gonna just come out and say this right here too, right? The whole LeBron James thing and LeBronny James. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know if the Cavs waste a draft pick on that, right? Like this right here, this not gonna happen. Like this picture right here is not happening. This picture right here is not happening, man. It ain't happening. And I don't even think I think LeBron stays in LA. I think LeBron stays in LA, man. I don't think I think the Lakers draft Bronny. I think he stays in LA, but I don't think this is realistic. I definitely know this right here is not realistic. But him coming back, I think it's a lesser chance. But anything can happen. So, but I don't know, man. I think Lakers, they give him the money and they draft Bronny. But this picture not happening. But let me move right along, right? Donovan Mitchell. Some good things and some bad things with Donovan Mitchell, man. DSJ crazy, man. You crazy, DSJ. Oh my gosh, bro. So the Cavs knew they had no chance. They faked the injury for him. Show us the diagnosis of the Cavs thing. I'll wait, or the MRI. Ah, man, you crazy, man. Look, man. Hey, look, DSJ, bro. Dre, you already got your mind made up, man. You already got your mind. Look, you already got your mind made up. You ready to cook Mitchell? You know.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Industry. You're a music artist. Musically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. Oh, you kicking your opinion. No,
Yes.
listen.
I said that from the beginning.
Listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would think it's a
an
fact.
opinion.
No,
Ain't
I
no
would think
goddamn fact.
These are all.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right. The metric system.
Yeah, DJ, come on, bro. Come on, man. What you want me to get political up here? Like, come on, man. Stop it, man. Look, there's no smoke for Mitchell. It's not even about Mitchell. There's no smoke for Mitchell right now. Scott DJ crazy, man. Let me see, yo. Scott DJ. Show me the MRI and I changed my mind. Hey, yo, look, I'll tell you this. Look, I'm gonna hit you with this right here. Hey, Dre, I'm gonna hit you with this right here, man.
Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say by that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what. I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. Radio Raheem.
You know what I'm talking about, man. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I'm trying to tell him, Todd K. DSJ's out here trolling, man. Spider's not a clown. Come on, man. Like, we not doing this, man. Yeah, shout out to Tom K, though, man. Shout out to DSJ, man. But Mobley at center was real interesting. Yeah, it was, man. I want to talk about, and Tom, I know you pretty sure you already know about, what's taking place in Cleveland. So that's what I really wanted to talk about. But yeah, Mobley at center. I mean, that might be a thing, right? You said I think the core 4 is about core 2, 1. Yeah, man, they about to This was good, Swish. Yeah, I gotta, I'm gotta explain myself, man. I ain't explaining myself, man. Spite is for real, man. Allen is soft. Yeah. I mean, man. Hey, hey, listen. He might just be, man. He might just be. He might just be, man. But I do gotta give him credit for the season he had, though, man. Even though he didn't come through in the postseason, um, but it is what it is, man.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
You're not wrong, but Kansas team. Yeah. Look, you know what we gotta do, man. Look, I seen you said we gotta trade. I like that New Orleans thing, man. I don't know. With the Brandon Ingram thing, I know everybody not really hyped on Brandon Ingram. Some people are. I know you've been talking about Brandon Ingram. I think he could possibly help this cast. He is a small forward that we don't have, right? But I want some other. I want them other guys too, if that's a thing. But speaking of that though, right? The Cavs being a soft team, so they came out with the Athletic. We already know about the news that broke, the news stories that developed, which is kind of like interesting and crazy. Like it was crazy. I will, so basically, right? And we got this right here, right? It looks like it's not a done deal, but it's a positive sign that Donovan Mitchell it's a positive sign that Donovan Mitchell will be staying with the Cavs. It's a possibility. This is a positive sign, from that Athletic, report, right? Hey, I can't say what the hey man. Hey Moondog, yo, he might be. He might be next. He might just be next, man. Everybody associated, with the Cavs might catch it, man. He said, "Yo, what's good, Thomas? What's good? What's good, Thomas?" Switch, you said, "Man, if Austin Reeves played for the Cavs, nah, me too, bro. Austin Reeves played for the Cavs. I don't look. I don't know what to say, man. I think at this point, man, Dan Gilbert sell the team, man. You sign off on that. Nah, we good. We don't want no we definitely don't want no Austin Reeves, man. I'm good on that, man.
Big worm breathe. Stall him out now.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
I'm trying to win, bro. I'm trying to win, man. You said Mitchell not leaving. Yeah, Mitchell. Mitchell. I don't think Mitchell leaving either. Swish. I agree with you, bro. I mean, we will know once the time come, right? But going by what we saw from the reports and the new story that was the hit piece, it's a positive sign that Donald Mitchell will be staying in a Cleveland uniform. Not set stone yet, but it's a positive sign, right? So like right here you can see my fault, let me switch. But right here you can see, right, Donovan Mitchell, the Mitchell situation will be resolved this summer, and there's growing sentiment around the league that the Cavaliers will be able to position themselves to receive a commitment for a lucrative contract extension that will keep him in Cleveland past his 30th birthday. Teammates have described Mitchell this season as focused on winning and wanting Cleveland to aim much higher than a first-round series victory for its measure of success. And that's what Mitchell is all about. Mitchell is all about winning. I knew that when they signed off on it. I knew this wasn't like, I get Kobe Altman trying to say, yo, we taking it a step at a time. We trying to have fun. But Donovan ain't trying to hear that, man. He trying to win. He's all about winning, man. That first round don't mean nothing, right? But this right here explains that the Cavaliers could could sign Donovan Mitchell past his 30th birthday. So, right? So basically, like which I already felt like this. Like I already think the Cavs have a good chance signing Donovan to an extension, despite the rumors out there, like the clowns. There's so many clowns on YouTube right now. I don't want to call y'all clowns, but there's so many people desperate making, the Donovan Mitchell coming here videos or lives, whatever it is. Donovan Mitchell to this team, Donovan to the Heat, Donovan to the Lakers. Like, stop it, bruh. Stop it, man. What are we talking about here, man? Donovan to the Lakers, Donovan to the Heat. Okay. Pardon me. But I see these guys on YouTube. And I'm scrolling past. I'm like, okay. They can't wait. Hey, but it's content. I get it. It's content. I ain't mad at y'all. Do y'all thing. It's content. But excuse me, I do think we have a good chance sign to extension despite them rumors and desperate teams wanting to acquire him and trying to stack up low tier players that they want to send over here or draft picks and stuff like that. I think he's staying, and and I think he wants to get Cleveland to where it needs to be. When Braun was here, let me see. All of my fault. You said, yeah, Mitchell not leaving. I read that. You said sign and trade PG for Mitchell. Oh, you crazy. Hey, yo, you crazy. Absolutely not.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Absolutely not, Thomas. Now, if you want to trade PG here and we give you like, I don't know, you want Allen or somebody or D, but not Mitchell. Nah, we good, bro. We not trading Mitchell. We give you like Allen or Niang or somebody. You give you somebody like that, but nah, man. We good over here. We good over here, bro. You said DG might need to change the scenery. I agree with you, Tom. I think it's about that time, and I'm gonna get to DG in 1 second, right? It's about that time, bro. It's unfortunate, you know what I mean, Tom? It's very unfortunate. DG, the DG situation. He said get experience and size and decent D. We do need size. I think now I could get with that, Thomas. That other stuff, no. But I do think we need to add more size to this team and get some get a small forward that can do it all almost. We gotta upgrade. We can't have a Corvo just playing small forward or Struce or guys like that. You said sort of strength in spite of shadow. Yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate, man. I like DG's a good player. He's a good player, but it's just he had a down season, man, and you can only control what you could control. If he feel a certain type of way, then it is what it is. But the I think Donovan stays. I think he want to help this team. Like I said, man. I think he want to help this team. So I think he stays. I think he gets the extension. Don't mean he won't ask out later down the line, but I think he stays. Donovan, is a professional. He know how to move, right? But he definitely might stay with this team, man. And keep in mind, he was a fan of this team as a kid, right? Talking about Spider. He was a fan of this team as a kid, the LeBron era. And not saying it's going to happen, but it's a good chance, right? Not a good chance. It's a slight chance. Maybe LeBron. Maybe that's a possible thing. Maybe. I doubt it. I think he goes back to LA. I kind of doubt it. But I always leave a little percentage of the window open. Maybe he don't go to LA, that could happen. Don't know if the Cavs waste their draft pick. I don't think the Cavs will want to waste their draft pick on Bronny unless they know Bron is coming. But that is something to think about, right? If y'all want Bron back. But this news right here, right? He definitely wants to win now. He definitely wants to win now, and I'm talking about with Donovan Mitchell. That's why I never got the comments about what Kobe Altman was saying. When he was like, if you watch Kobe Altman his conferences or media interviews, he'd be like, "It's not championship or bust." You know, these guys trying to have fun, you know, and get better. They want to get better, and that's yeah. You want the guys to get better. You want the younger guys to get better and develop. But the whole championship bust thing, I was just like, I don't like Donovan is trying to win now. Like when you traded for Donovan, you automatically say, "Yo, we in win now mode," right? Maybe realistically, not with this roster. Maybe not with this roster, but you definitely when you make a trade with Donovan and whatever, you definitely should be aiming to get close to there. Like your aim should be there, right? You're trying to get close to there. And some people, you know, some of y'all fans, let's be real. Some of y'all fans, or you know, y'all love certain players. Y'all have low expectations for this team, and that's okay. You know, I get it. You know, they're a younger team, and you know, maybe getting to the finals is a lot to ask and a tall task for a team like this. But Cavs fans, when you trade for a guy like Donovan Mitchell, who people call a superstar, best two guard in the NBA, you should not have low expectations. I know you gotta, you know, you gotta build, but you should not have low expectations, and you should not be happy just getting out the first round. We should aim higher with a guy like Donovan Mitchell, right? Our first round, mind you, the first round which we got out of this year, which you allegedly tanked for, right? Like Knicks fans and Sixers fans and Celtics fans, right? We throw Celtics in there. Like these fans, they not satisfied with getting out the first round. They have bigger goals. They have bigger goals. When you have a team with just Garland, Mobley, and Allen, then yeah, that's something, yeah, you could brag about. Yeah, we got out the first round finally. Like the play-in, that was cool. But trading for Donovan, you instantly put yourself in a win now type situation. Now you have to raise the bar now. Now you have to get better. Now these guys got to step it up, you know. And I want to win. I want to win. I want to win again, man. I mean, the rebuild was cool. I was, you know, the Colin Sexton and everything. That was cool, man. But I want to win, man. I want to win again, man.
Okay, I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win. Okay?
I want people that want to win. I want dogs. Like what's going to say? I want dogs on this team. I want dogs. I want people that want to win. I don't want guys that are just happy, just having fun. Like we put ourselves in a situation again, Donovan Mitchell. I want to win, man. I want to win again. Don't know if that's a championship. I want to get close to it at least. I want to win. But it's a good chance Donovan stays, you know, as long as the direction is clear on winning and getting, you know, and probably getting his insight on some things also, you know, if that includes the coaching. But that leads to the next development story, you know, with Donovan staying that I want to read about. You said Garland younger needs experienced guy. Garland is young. That's why Garland's not a finished product. But with Donovan Mitchell here, it hurts him. It hurts him. It hurts him. You said I think Pop in San Antonio like Steve G. Think he was set. I agree. I've been saying that since the beginning of the season when I realized these them let me I'm not gonna call them idiots. Them guys on San Antonio was not getting Wemby involved. Like it was a couple plays when Wemby was wide open. And these guys, they was not passing Wemby the ball. I'm like, yo, that's easy money right there for Wemby. Imagine like DG was there to set Wemby up, like, bruh, crazy. Wemby still had a good season, but them guys over there in San Antonio, I don't know if they was, you know, losing on purpose, but they didn't have no real point guard over there. So Shout out to Just One Baby podcast, man. Congrats to your Celtics, bro. You said Reeves and Jackson Hayes and Vando, one first rounder for Donovan to the fakest. Nah, it ain't happening, bro. Cavs do not want Reeves, bro. Yo, that's a terrible trade. Hey, yo, I just read what you said, bro. That's a terrible trade. Oh my God.
Drink all the Yo, who y'all think I am in here?
Damn. Wow.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro.
What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Yo, T, that's a crazy trade. I'm not gonna lie. If Kobe do that trade, fire Kobe. Yo, I'm not doing that trade. That trade sound ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie to you. That trade look crazy. Reeves, Jackson Hayes, and Vando for Donovan Mitchell. Wow. Fire everybody, bro. Fire Kobe off if he do that, man. That's crazy. Thank y'all for the ride. Shout out to Humble. Shout out to Humble, man. Shout out to Humble. Shout out to Humble, man. Shout out to Humble, man. You said I heard they would make a big change in Cleveland Cavaliers, but they're gonna clean. I heard they would make a big change in Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, man. It's a lot of talks going on, man. It definitely gonna be a change. We know that for sure, man. It definitely will be a shakeup. And I'm going to touch on the Darius Garland thing too. I want to talk about real quick with DG, man. It's definitely going to be a change. You said Mitchell better than anybody on the Clippers. Yeah, I think Donovan the best two guard in. I think he's better than Paul George. I don't care which guard. I told BJ that already. I told BJ I don't care. I think he's better than Paul George. I don't think Paul George is better than Donovan Mitchell. I already told BJ that. We don't want to solve that Paul George. Yeah, so I mean Paul George ain't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Paul George ain't it. He ain't really it, but he definitely will be nice. But I don't know about that. He it seems like he enjoy his podcast. Man, we need people to ball out, man. Fan base go crazy. We need people to ball out, man. All them Clippers soft except Westbrook got hurt. Westbrook not soft. Yeah, he's not soft. He got hard. That's a dog right there. Despite what you said about Westbrook. Paul excuses George. Yeah. Yeah, PG, man. He got that podcast, man. Facts, Clippers suck. He said facts, Clippers suck. We got enough soft players. We don't need another one. Nah, we don't need no more soft guys over here. We don't need no soft guys over here. We do got enough of them, man. But I think we could upgrade at the that 3 spot though. Hopefully. Tom is I forgot Tom is in here. So what? So you want a rope off? You want to rip off PG is what y'all need, and Mitchell ain't happy. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Thomas. That's not true at all. Actually, Donovan from the reports, Donovan Mitchell is happy. Now, he's not. He might not be happy with certain people, like probably, but as far as being here, he actually is happy. But I can't say that about other people, right? Spider happy where he's at. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But maybe not with certain people, but he is happy. I mean, we can't say that at all. You said also he was a friend with Wolves, and he said they plan to try to trade Evan Mobley for a big pack in July. I don't think Evan Mobley get moved. I think Wiley. I think it's the other guys. Mobley. Mobley is going to be part of the future. I don't think Mobley. Especially what he did in this playoffs. And matter of fact, let me fast forward though. I don't think Mobley get moved. Wiley. No, that's not going to happen. Now, if it do happen, then I'll be surprised. But I don't think that's going to happen, bro. You said honestly, DG and Mitch are great players. Someone might have to go. So yeah, let me get to the DG thing, right? My God, Darius Garland, man. Dang, man. So apparently, right, with the Darius Garland thing, right, the trade request that didn't happen yet. This didn't happen yet, so don't just go off the title and stuff. It didn't happen yet, but you know what I mean. It could happen. So you see right here, Rich Paul will speak with the Cavaliers about trading Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell signs the extension, right? According to Shams, whatever you want to call them, Joe Vaughn, Jason Lloyd of the Athletic, these guys that work in Cleveland. Rich Paul will speak with the Cleveland Cavaliers about trading Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell signs the extension this summer. And I know some of this might come as a surprise. Like, what? Some of this might come as a surprise. Like, Darius wants out. Like, he said he gonna, like, I know, right? DG, I know, right? Like, it's crazy. You see this picture right here. You see Dan Gilbert, saluting the season, man. It's a tough, a tough fight, showing the last picture of the game or whatever. Donovan hugging DG. You would think they have a great relationship, and Donovan being that mentor for the young stud Darius Garland. But apparently, Darius Garland could be on his way out of Cleveland. But you know what? I'm gonna say apparently until that happens, but it looks like he's gonna be on his way out of Cleveland, right? It looks like Rich Paul, because Darius is on the Club Sports. It's a lot of we can name players that's on the Club Sports, but Darius is one of them. And Rich Paul, if Donovan signs the extension, which is likely, if he signs long-term deal, then Rich Paul will have a conversation with the Cavs about possibly finding Darius Garland a new home. That's what it is. That's crazy. Garland might request a trade. That's crazy. Crazy, right? So we know that. Like, we know Club Sports have a lot of clients around the NBA. And some is on the Lakers, some on the Cavs. If you pay attention, you might see Rich Paul at some of the games, right? Because he mainly represents Darius Garland. So I know I said last live I was cool if they go into next year with DG and Mitchell, because I think I wanted to give it another go. I know, but I was trying to be open minded and be what's the word I'm looking for? I was just trying to be more accepting, giving it another chance. And like, maybe I thought you could find probably a better coach to help with these guys and make it work. As long as you do that and then change kind of the makeup of this roster, then okay, then cool. But it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So I think we already made our decision. And most of the Cavs fan base would tell you like who they would probably choose, because you had to choose one. I know I think I saw that in the comments. You had to choose one, right? Which is unfortunate, but it won't work. The small backcourt, and then you have the double bigs, the two big line. What are you like? It won't work. It won't work. The fit don't work, right? It don't work. It don't work. And I was willing to give it a chance, right? I was willing to give it a chance. Let me see. Hold up. Honestly, DG and Mitch are great players. Someone might. Oh yeah, I think I read that already. You said Mitch ain't no fan of Cleveland. We all got childhood pictures in different jerseys. Nah, DJ, don't do that, bro. Don, bro. Don't do that. Don was a Cavs man, bro. I literally got the bobblehead too, bro. I got Donovan Mitchell bobblehead with me. He been a supporter of the Cavs, bro. He was even at the he was at the game. He was at the finals too. I think it was He was at the finals too, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. You said because Bron come to this team made DG useless, in my opinion. I don't even think Bron coming, bro. I think it's maybe a possibility, but I don't know if he comes. I think the Lakers. I think he's staying in LA, man. Thomas said I told y'all all year that the backcourt too small and soft. DG is younger. DH is younger. Mitchell wants to go to win now. Yeah. Yeah. To your credit, I give you credit. You did, say that the small backcourt ain't gonna work. You have to choose one of them guys. I know DFJ also said the same thing. I give you credit on that. You know what I mean? But our backcourt just made it further than saw the Clippers backcourt. She said, yeah. I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
Oh, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that. Ah, man, Cavs ain't win now. Cavs ain't a win now. Cavs ain't a win now. Clippers, shit, gee. Then we got Clippers versus Cavs. Well, oh man. DFJ says Bickerstaff job safe. Nah, I told hey DFJ, I told you, man. I told you JB was gonna be out of here. I mean, they told you JB was on the hot seat. He's not. He's on the hot seat, bro, and his job is in jeopardy. He's most likely gonna be on his way out. Whenever they decide to evaluate him and go over the season, I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. He might be out though. Irrelevant. Topic is Cavs future. Played the Magic trash. I mean, I wouldn't call them trash, but I get what you're trying to say. But I think that Magic was a good young team. I think it was a good young team, but I get what you're saying. LMAO, nah, Clippers suck. yeah. Hey, what's that with trash? Nah, they wasn't trash, Thomas. I ain't gonna say that, bro. That's crazy. Call Orlando trash means you don't know basketball, just like most Clippers fans. Oh, shut. Nah, Orlando not trash, bro. I think people don't get them enough credit. I get it, they're young and experienced, but it's not like the Cavs was this veteran team as well. I know we have Donovan and a couple of vets, but the Cavs wasn't this proven team either, right? I think we, don't really touch on that more, right? But I don't think Orlando trash. I think they got something. I think Paolo's a dog. I think Paolo's going to be torching the East, in these next couple of years. Paolo's a dog. On me time, like that crazy at the barbecue, at the BBQ, yeah, at the cookouts. For yourself and charm and heart is too. Yeah, BG sub. Nah, though. He said Magic is trash. So is Cash. Sub is seamless. Try to get off that. Yeah. That backhook gotta be busted up. So does Harden and BG. I mean, you agree. What's good, Ahmed? Hey, y'all, it was good, man. Yo, Ahmed, your boy DG, man. DG on some other stuff right now, man. I'm disappointed in DG, man. I'm disappointed in him, bro. He said you've been talking out your neck about the Hawks all season. Sheesh.
Big worm breathe. Call him out now.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
Big worm breathe.
Yeah, Tom, you been talking crazy about them Hawks all season. I know you be trolling though. Thomas be trolling though, man. Can't lose players to free agents. Sign and trade them. Nah, yeah, I got you. Ahmed in the building. Yeah, shout out to Ahmed, bro. You said we don't want nobody doing a podcast after they lose a player. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not a Clippers fan, bro. But I'm not a fan of the whole, and it's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of the whole doing podcasts before and after games. Like, bro, nah, go in the gym and go work on your jump shot, bro. You just went 2 for 12. Go work on your shot, man. Go hit the gym, man. I don't need you breaking down the game, bro. We don't need y'all doing that. Like, it's cool, y'all could do that. I just think maybe do it towards the off season or when like I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, man. So we don't. Yeah, I don't want podcast P to be over here doing podcasts, man. I'm not gonna lie. He said, "I never speak Hawks, liar." Nah, he said when you be coming here, you do your little Hawks thing, man. Your Hawks talk. Yeah, he said DZ going to get traded, bro, and Allen. When is JB going to get fired? So look, DZ though, and I was speaking about DZ just now. Let me get back to DZ, man. Yo, this is crazy. Y'all crazy though, bro. Let me get the DG though. The Darius Garland and the DG. I mean the Darius Garland and the Donovan Mitchell thing, right? And like since you said what you said about talking about Thomas, Donovan Mitchell not being happy. Like I said, I disagree with what you said, right? So right here, I mean I guess I read it right. Throughout the season, Mitchell has repeatedly mentioned how happy he is in Cleveland and how much he likes his situation. He played his best basketball here, but sources say at times he grew frustrated with some teammates, lack of maturity, focus, playoff level, readiness, and willingness to listen. That's key right there, right? That's key. Beyond that, there has been plenty of chatter about the fit between Mitchell and Garland. So we already know who it is towards. And I heard people talk about it before on other shows. He's clearly this is the Garland thing, right? Garland they said Garland is immature, right? That's what they say. People that cover the cat, they said Darius Garland is immature sometimes, right? I mean, he's young, whatever. He don't take everything serious, and that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the winner part, bro, we need Donovan is trying to win. Donovan is not here to kid around. We want winners. I want winners on his team. Like it's cool, you want to have fun, but Donovan, it's like it's at a point like you gotta be on the same page, right? It's two different mindsets. Like I think that because I remember Darius talking about how he wanted to bring a championship to Cleveland or whatever, right? Cavs LeVert said the same thing. They wanted to win it. They thought they was ready to win the championship back then. So I don't know how much I could take from this. I do believe Darius want to win, but I don't know if Darius want to win his way. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. But the whole Donovan is happy here. He has played his best basketball. He had his career highs here. That you can't. The facts are the facts. You can look it up. Google it. But I think it's two different mindsets when it comes to Donovan and some of these guys on his team. Right?
Okay, I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win. Okay, I'm from the old.
He said changing the times to troll. He said, as you saying, whole Hawks, everybody knows the Hawks suck. That shows me your comprehension is third grade. We ain't gotta go to the insults, Thomas. We ain't gotta go there. He said, you said can't trust reporters tuning in with us. Can't trust reporters tuning in with us. Smoke this fire. Yeah, this lots of people. Nah, bro. This right here, man. This is I hear you, but this is from some people, some major sources, right? I mean, I had to see it to believe it, but this is from people that actually know what's going on, right? But I I still have to see it to believe it, right? When it actually happens. But these are like I said, these are from people that knows what's going on, right? So I take it, you know, with a what's call it. But like, if I'm being honest, the season's over, and my honest thoughts. If it's up to me, you know, some of these guys won't be back. If it was up to me, I'll go in a different direction when it comes to coaching. You know, I like JB, man. I like JB as a coach, but I think like to move forward, I would go in a different direction, and I asked Donovan if he'd want to give his input. I asked Donovan, is JB cool? But off the reports, JB is done. JB cooked. Off the reports, I'm gonna get to in a minute. He's cooked. He's cooked. But who knows? He might be. Who knows? But from the reports, he's cooked, man. You know. But I'll do that, right? And I'll break up this small backcourt that they did want to. I felt run it back. I was open to maybe I'll break this small backcourt up. That really hasn't proved that it really works. And by history, you know, I guess you can't really win with two small guards, especially if one is a liability on defense most of the time, right? And Donovan, he plays deep. He's been a better defender, you know. But you have a small backcourt, both guys 6'1", right? They both 6'1". One guy, you know, gets hurt, and that's not his fault. That's not Darius' fault. So it's just unfortunate, right? And I will break up the Mobley and Allen thing. You know, I'll break that up, right? Since you're talking about breaking up the small backcourt, I'll break up the Mobley and Allen thing. You look around the league, you know, most teams got stretch bigs, right? The whole double big, the whole two big thing with the small backcourt. I don't know. I don't think that win you a championship if that's the goal. And it hurts spacing. And Mobley has shown that he's better when, you know, he has space to operate and shown that he's better fit at that 5 spot, right? Mobley might need to play the center position, but for an 82-game season, I'm still unsure about it. I'm unsure about it. For 82 games, I'm unsure about Mobley playing center, but that's where it should be heading. But DG requesting a trade. He didn't request it yet, but you know, if Donovan do sign long term, that's what it's going to lead to. Darius going to, you know, ask out and request a trade. You know, my guy Spider signed a long term deal. That's cool to me. You know, this team, the team works better. You know, with the one guard, one guard, one big. You know, space to flow out. I think we need to fix this roster, honestly, man. And we need some pieces added. We got guys out of position too, but I think it's just sad that, you know, that this is where we at with DG. But like Tom K said in the comment section, he might just need a change of scenery to get that confidence back and have his if that's what he wants. If he wants his own team and he wants to be the man, if that's his mindset, then okay. Okay, he don't want to. Okay, because he doesn't know how to play with another dominant guard like Donovan. He has flashes, you know, throughout, you know, the season, but he haven't shown it, right? Especially in his postseason, because playoffs is what matters, right? He struggled, you know. He had a down year this season, and you know, as long as these two are paired together, we might never like. I don't want to say never. We might never see DJ make an All-Star team. I don't know. But maybe Rich Paul won DG in LA. I don't know, man. Rich Paul, maybe he won DG in LA. Maybe LeBron was recruiting DG. I don't know, bro. Maybe Bron pulling strings. I don't know, man. But I'm messing around though. But me personally, DG works best with the ball, right? He need the ball in his hand. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think he can be your second best player on this team if the goal is to win big at this point. And I'm talking about winning. I'm not talking about just getting out the first round. And I'm talking about actually winning it all. I don't think he could be your second best player. That's just my opinion. I think Donovan needed another guy. You give it a guy that can, you know, another guy that's ready. that that won't show. And I still believe Donovan can be the best player on a championship team. I just think you just need another star next to him that's reliable, not a part-time player or a guy who's passive or lack of confidence, whatever you want to say, man. And I would rather feature Mobley more in the offense, man. Make him an option. I'd rather have Mobley as an option more than DG right now. If I'm talking about right now, I'd rather have Mobley as an option, man. Being that option. But I think Donovan got love for DG. I think he do. I can't speak on the relationship, but from what I've seen and what they say, and looking at it from the sideline, he got love for the kid, bro. He tried his best to, show him the ropes, man. I thought DG, had love for Donovan. But at the end of the day, man, it's business, and if it's the better his career, maybe DG don't want to share that with Donovan, man. Maybe he don't want to, I thought he was that big brother to Darius Garland. Like even coaching through the playoffs, I just felt like that connection, right? The moments they had in this playoffs. But the front office got tough choices to make, and if they will choose, I think they're going to choose the guy that's. If he say, "Yeah, I'm signing long term," they're going to choose the guy that's already proven, and the guy that gave you back-to-back performances on one leg, the guy that carried this team. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted. Donovan was carrying this team. I know Max Schultz and these guys showed up in certain moments in a game, but Donovan, that man was carrying. Let's not get it twisted, right? Let me see. Shit. Damn, I'm trying. He said Mobley just averaged 22 a game versus the best team in the East. Yeah, he did versus the best team in the East. Yeah, he did. I think it's Boston. I know they don't have Porzingis, but Boston got the second best defense, if I'm not mistaken. He said saying Spider ain't happy is a report, and you can't write and repeat it. Yeah. 1+1 = 2 is 90. You put a diamond tweets to save him face. Hey, man. Yeah, crazy, man. He said Spider Quinn on the Cavs is not a report. Man, that series. That's not a bro. He did not duck, Thomas. He did not duck out the series, Sean. He did not duck, bro. He did not duck, man. I can't question his heart, man. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that, Thomas. Can't take reality personal. He said, "Figure sorry, we made it further." He said, reality is reality. Reality is reality." Yeah, son. Wiley said it was not a perfect fit for the Cavaliers. Two bigs in that lineup, and I really thought it's slowing the team down. I mean, it's if you want to look at analytics, I ain't the biggest analytics person, but you want to look at analytics. There are, I think, stuff you can find where it did work. Like you can find lineups where it did work when you look at the offensive ratings and stuff like that. But we, regular season, right? But I do think Allen and Mobley benefited from each other. I do think they benefited from each other. But I do think by having them out there, having them both out there, it does hurts. It hurts the spacing. I don't think Mobley able to reach his maximize his potential. I think putting him at the 5, he able to, be able to maximize. I like Allen though. I like Allen and I like Mobley. I like them guys, man. And then you got this team got to be Kobe gonna be busy. Kobe got a decision to make, right? Thomas said Cavs backcourt definitely softer than Clippers backcourt. Hughes Cap in the chat defending their home team. Hey, man. Hey, Thomas. Hey, that's your opinion, man. That's your opinion, man. Yeah, it's your opinion, man. He said Magic versus Mavs. Let's not even cap that. He said Magic versus Mavs. Let's not even cap that debate. Magic is got. I disagree with you, man. Y'all trying to say make an excuse. I disagree. I don't think the Magic is garbage, bro. They're not great, bro. Why we gonna call a team garbage, bro? I don't think they garbage. I don't think they garbage, bro. You said what you so because y'all got bounced out the first round. Your math ain't adding up. Yeah, Humble not having that. Thomas, he ain't have. He's called Tommy. He ain't having that, Thomas. Said nobody going 7 with the Magic. Nobody. Nah, your math ain't mathing, man. He said Harden, PG over DG and Mitchell. Nah, nah, no sir, man. Give me Mitchell and DG over Harden and PG. Mitchell himself. Mitchell himself. I got him over PG and Harden. Just Mitchell himself. Yup. Never spoke about the Hawks line. But we'll say it any day. The Hawks will draft LeBron James. Hey, what pick the Hawks got? I mean, hey, bro. If the Hawks draft LeBron James Jr., if he draft Bronny, yeah, Thomas, what you gonna say? Yeah, that means LeBron might go to Atlanta, right? But I think Lakers is trying to. I think Lakers gonna draft Bronny. But hey, anything. I think Hawks got the. I think Hawks pick come before the. Yeah, Hawks got the. Yeah, Hawks. Yeah, Hawks got the. What you call the pick? Yeah. They ain't draft. I don't think they draft Bronny though, bro. I forgot about the Hawks. Got the top pick. Yeah, they ain't drafting Bronny though, man. He said messing with Andre and Tune saying go Hawks. Yeah, I know I know you always say that, man. I know that, bro. That boy said always said, oh yeah. He said Paul George don't play like he's 6'8". He's soft. Paul George that, but Paul George used to be that. I mean, Paul George is skilled though, but yeah. Harden disappeared in the playoffs, so yeah. Harden, I definitely wouldn't want Harden on this team. I mean, not like it matters, but yeah. Yeah, they're gonna run it back. I think Clippers running it back, right? With that core, with they core, 4, with that four stars over there. I think they're gonna run it back. He said my point stands. 1 + 1 = 2, not 19. Oh man. He says funny Clippers fan is like Cowboys fans, all that money and flame out. So I play the shit. Damn, Cowboys catching shots, man. Oh man. Yeah, I can't defend the Cowboys, man. They on some other stuff too. Paul George got more excuses than a bit of Yo, it's PG. He said mad sweet cash, facts. Not really. I mean, nope. Not really, bro. I mean, we won our matchup against the Mavericks. I mean, it's regular season, but just going off them games in the regular season, we beat the Mavericks. Both times. So nah, he said sweet the Cavs. You crazy, yo. Tom, you chat. Look, Cavs fans big mad. Nah, ain't nobody mad, bro. Ain't nobody mad. Especially once DG going and Cavs, and especially once DG going and Cavs want to keep losing. Nah, that's what I said. Look, man. It's different mindsets, bro. Different mindsets. It's different mindsets, bro. Mitchell saying the same thing I said all year told you. Yeah, I know what you said, Thomas. I know. I mean, it's different, mindsets. So y'all can roast but can't take it. So he said Kobe. Mavs swept Cavs. Not fact because it didn't happen. Nah, it didn't happen, man. It did not happen. Luka owned the strippers though. Swiss. Let me move on, man. Let me move on, bro. Let me move on. So y'all believe the JB reports, bro? J. Let me move on, man. Let me move on, bro. But not to mention all the reports. Yeah, he said, nah, bro. Y'all star players saying the sky about watch this thing get fried year after year. Yeah. Oh shucks. Oh wow. All right, yo. Let me move on, bro. Let me fast forward though, bro. You say y'all gotta stop. Picked up a useless Harden. Yeah. Yeah. Nah though, but DG situation though, yeah, he may request a trade if Donovan signed long term, which could be a possibility. Um, so if Darius, wants out, man, I mean, it is what it is, man. But the next thing I wanted to talk about from the hit piece, man, uh, the Evan Mobley thing. Um, so right, so basically with the Evan Mobley situation, I mean it really ain't nothing, you know. So basically, Cavaliers was told not to draft Evan Mobley. You go by, what you see. They was told basically from his agency, his reps, don't draft him. It's a common draft strategy among agents in an effort to get players to certain teams. In this instance, Oklahoma City Thunder made multiple offers for the Cavs' #3 pick in the draft that year, lead sources said, but the Cavs selected Mobley anyway. And the relationship has remained healthy and positive. So I know a lot of that was clickbait before it was being shared, but they left that last part out. That's why this highlighted. But the Cavs selected Mobley anyway, and the relationship has remained healthy and positive. Right? So basically the Cavs was the Mobley. I don't want to look. Basically, Evan Mobley wasn't supposed to be a Cavalier. Basically, he was supposed to go to OKC, I guess, right? That's what it was supposed to happen. He didn't. His reps, his agency, they didn't want the Cavaliers to draft Evan Mobley, and the Cavaliers end up doing it anyway. And I don't really have a problem with this right here. It's not a concern. It's really nothing to it. Maybe some clickbait for some of you guys out there, that do the content thing, but things like this happens. You have guys that only want to work out for certain teams or be drafted by certain teams. I remember when Shea didn't want to go to Cleveland. I think when Shea was in the draft, there was a reports Shea didn't want the Cavaliers to draft him, or he didn't want to go to the workout. He didn't want to work out for us. It was something like that. It happens. I think the same thing happened with Austin Reeves, right? I think the same thing happened with Austin Reeves. He did the same thing because I think he wanted to be a Laker or something like that. But to put this out and make something out of it, it's really nothing to make out of it. It's whack. That was before, right? When he got drafted, that was before. He obviously loves being a Cavalier. Mobley is cool. He's a laid back dude. Why do you think they drafted his brother? Like they made Mobley more comfortable, and having his family around that helps with the morale. So I don't look nothing into this. This is like before Mobley became a Cav, really. These last few years, Mobley been, love being a Cav, and Mobley will get paid. They're gonna pay him. And of course, the Cavs seem to be at their best offensively when one big is on the floor, like I already talked about before. But internally, the franchise believes Mobley's situation is rare. The focus has been on winning games and not developing his talent, like most players selected third receive, in their first few years in the league. So this right here is kind of like you can say crazy, right? But because most players that get drafted right high, you want to develop these guys, right? You want to work on that they talent or whatever. But with Evan Mobley, I know some people might raise an eyebrow about it, but like I mentioned, like Cavs most likely, they will bring up this call for, right, and trade Jarrett Allen or DG or maybe both, right? But this not news. Like I knew this when they traded for Donovan. Like Mobley is not. He's not on a bad team, a poverty franchise type team. Like you have DG and Donovan, who are going to have the ball majority of the time. Then you have a Jarrett Allen you sharing the front court with. Y'all both basically playing the same position. Basically, you're not stretching the floor out much. Now, I personally think Mobley should be featured in the offense more. But like basically saying they basically saying they put Mobley development to the side, which you could say hurts him, right? They basically say put up they wasn't there was more the priority was winning. And we talk about the growth thing, Donovan coming here, hurting certain guys like Darius Garland and Evan Mobley growth, especially with Donovan being here. But we just this right here, man. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know really what to say about it, because that's just what it is, man. So they didn't make it a main focus. I guess you could get from this right here, and I think if you're going to trade Allen, you're going to need to add another big, bro. You're going to need. I think I'm for Tristan coming back, but we talking about adding another big, another backup big, whatever. However, you need another big if you're going to have Mobley playing center, and Mobley going to have to hit the gym, of course, bro. I'm just thinking about him playing center for 82 games, which is I'm still unsure about. That's why trading Jarrett Allen is question mark, but you can get away with it, right? But you need to add more to this team. If that's drafting a player, if it's a player in the draft, you're gonna have to add more to this team. If you're gonna trade Allen and these guys, hopefully we get something back. If that is the route they go, but he said, "Damn, my bad." But I do. But yeah, that's the route they go. Hold up, my bad. He said. He said. He said, "Told you DG All Star was a fluke." Nah, I mean, it wasn't a fluke. DG had that All Star year. You can't erase what he done in that All Star year. It's just DG and Donovan is probably just not a good fit, man. And DG maybe want his own team. Maybe you don't want to share that spotlight with Donovan. I don't know what to say, but it's not like DG is completely garbage. He's shown flashes that he still has something in his bag. Like he got talent. It just maybe he could flourish somewhere else, right? Um, he said, Tom is still going at it. Yeah, I said he's still going at the Clippers, man. I bought a trade to help two teams. Yeah, y'all crazy. Y'all humble, chill out, man. Chill out, humble. Y'all cons go up Clippers because I said trade been with both parties because y'all want to keep losing with a small backcourt. Yeah, chill out, yo. Y'all go crazy. Let Thomas live, man. Thomas let humble live too, man. Y'all let them live. Let each other live, yo. You said Clippers missed their best player. Yeah, that's true. We know the Hawks suck. Yeah, they suck. Bronny a second round pick at best. I mean, I don't know about that, bro. I mean, I don't. I'm being honest. Do you think Bronny deserves to get drafted in the first round? I mean, it's not really a crazy draft, but I think a team might be desperate enough to draft Bronny in that first round, bro. And especially if nobody take him, Lakers will draft him because I think LeBron gonna make Rob Pelinka. I think, I don't know, but I think. You said Harden over DG. That's debatable, sir. But DG still has a lot of years left to get better. T-Man over Strus. Thomas, I might not even argue that. But Strus is a better shooter than T-Man. But if we talking about defense, then yeah, T-Man, he got it. Mitchell over PG. Okay, you fair about that. You fair about that. That's cool. At least Thomas being real about that. Salute, Blood. What's good, Blood? Hey, Blood, I told you, Nixon. I told you Nixon 6, man. I tried to tell you. Tell you Pacers get like 2 games. You said 3 people need to go from the Cavs. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely gonna be somebody let go. Oh, I mean, you said 3 people, so I already know because we just talked about DG, and I got to talk about Jarrett Allen. Trying not to be trying not to be on here too long, but I gotta get to Jarrett Allen too. But yeah, 3 people could be going from the Cavs. That's a possibility. Backcourt versus backcourt. 2-1. They're not sweeping us, bro. Clippers destroy Magic. Y'all didn't play, Thomas. Regular season. Regular season holds weight now. Yeah. Wiley said I had to say this effing piss off for real. They don't play Craig Porter Jr. Well, Craig got hurt in that last game, and JB did stop playing Craig Porter during the season, which a lot of fans wanted him to get some playing time, but it is what it is. JB, is the coach. JB's the coach, man. Nah, I know, man. I just I'm just trying to keep the peace, man. I'm just trying to keep the peace, man. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Gotta, trying to do something, man. Almost there. I appreciate the support, though. Whatever. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it, man. He said, Blood said, personally, you know what I think? If I was y'all, I'd ship Spider, push the timeline back, and keep Garland since it's clear he wants to stay and be the guy. And Spider always be a flight risk. See, my thing with that, Blood, here's my thing, Blood, with that. I'm all for a person that wants to actually be here, right? I think that's tough. You don't find that, right? A person that actually wants to be here, wants to be a Cavalier, wants to be in Cleveland. You want to be exact. Nobody want to, play for Cleveland. That's what people say, right? But I'm all for that. I was a Colin Sexton fan. When we drafted Colin Sexton, and then we ended up drafting DG. I was a Colin Sexton dude. So I was not mad, but I didn't want Colin Sexton to get traded. Because I was a Colin Sexton. I was a Colin Sexton fan. That was my guy. I was happy we drafted him. I was big on him in high school. And what he did in college. Under Coach Johnson. So yeah, man, I was for Colin Sexton, man, but I knew like my peoples, he was like, yo, you got to choose between one of them, right? I was like, yeah, I know it's gonna come in that time. And then eventually we end up trading, Colin Sexton, of course. But DG seemed like the right move, right? DG showed a lot of potential. Colin Sexton is a dog though, man. But the thing with DG, he wants to be here. That is true. He wants to. You gave him all that money. But my thing with it, like, I don't want to. If Spider wants to be here, why would I trade Spider? If Spider wants to be here, why get rid of Spider? Why do I have to choose? Which you're gonna have to choose, but I will try to make it work between the two. But it's obvious that maybe DG want to do his own thing, right? It's obvious, right? So would you call DG selfish? Like, could you call him selfish for that? I don't know. But I don't want to trade Donovan if he wants to stay. And I want to win. So by you saying trade Spider, right? And the right situation would be keep Darius Garland. And you pushing the timeline back, build around Garland and Mobley or whoever. Do that help you win? Do you feel like Garland can help you win? It's just all about what the direction is, right? What's the direction? What is your goal? What is your direction? We just been through like a bunch of rebuilds, right? We've been doing one rebuild with the post LeBron, and we finally got back to the playoffs. But do you think DG could be your best player on a championship team? Do you think he could be that guy? Do you think he could be that guy? Do you think he'd be the second best player on champion? Do you trust Mobley to be that guy? You said you build around Garland, Mobley. You can fill out the other position easier long term. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I rock with Spider. I'm in a win now. I feel like Spider is. I feel like you choose that guy. You choose the Spider is clearly the best player. It's really no debate. I don't know, Blood. I think you choose Spider, man. I hear you though. I can hear from all points of views like what will make more sense, man. And again, it's unfortunate DG, might request a trade. It's unfortunate. I was trying to help both teams not lose a player in free agency. That's all. Yeah, did I skip? Yeah, I'm bugging, right? Oh no, I did miss out. My fault. You said, what's good, Ghana? What's going on, bro? My fault. You saw the cast out for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah. He's okay. He's blood said Grove isn't lenient. You said you got to the playing with him. That's true. Playing him, his All-Star year, he doesn't have to be the best player. He just has to be the best guard. Mobley had to be the best player or whatever wing you have fill out. Yeah. So, but do you think Mobley can be the best player? So that's my so are we what we saying, like, are we talking about developing these guys, right? So when you do that, you not in, well, obviously you shouldn't expect to win the championship once you do that. I don't know, man. So Spider can say he want to be there now, but will always be a flat with guys he play with. I said, yeah, I get it. He could always, but he's a professional, but he not gonna come out and say it. But he could always, get traded later down the line. I totally get your point of view. I won't totally disagree with you because I totally get what you're coming from, especially with the Donovan thing. I totally get what you're coming from. Just listening to you, I totally get what you're coming from, bro. You said Ghana said could the Cavs trade Allen for Pete, trade Allen and pieces for Ingram. I mean that Allen could get traded to New Orleans. I know Allen been traded. Allen been rumored to go to New Orleans since before the NBA. Allen been rumored to go to New Orleans before the NBA draft, the last NBA draft, I believe. It was rumored. Ingram, I know, like I said, some people sold on Ingram, some people not. I think Ingram might work out, over here. That's a guy with size who could score. But if we get like you do the Ingram thing, I need somebody else, man. I need Trey Murphy. Those are guys I'm impressed with. I'm impressed with them other guys, them young guys, and who could defend. That's what I'm impressed with. Blood said Mobley would have to be a top 3 player. I would say the wing you find to put them together should be the best player out there. Okay, so the wing, whoever that guy is, it will be the best player. Okay. Okay. So who do you think fit that? Who do you think will fit that mold? Um, I think Mobley got potential. I know, what you call it told me, when I was able to talk to Ryan Hollins, he said, what he said about Mobley, he said he got potential to be one of the best bigs in the league. I think right, he says that crazy. I think he said he got potential to be up there with Jokic. That's what Ryan Hollins said. And he said Mobley could be like a AD type player. That's what Ryan Hollins was saying. Um, when I asked him about what the Cavs need to do, but yeah, I mean, he said why y'all want a team with no center? Nah, I mean the thing is, humble Mobley will be playing center. Can Mobley play center? Yeah, Mobley will be playing center. That's what he basically trying to allude to. Basically, no humble. He's actually alluding to that because that would be the thing. Okay, let me move on. My fault. Let me move on, bro. I've been on here for a minute. Let me move on. So let me get to the Jarrett Allen thing, right? From this, this story and reports, this hit piece they did. So Jarrett Allen, right? So let me move this out the way. Oh, my fault. So Jarrett Allen, right? And it's crazy when you read it, you just like, damn, like I really was like, I really didn't know how to, like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know how to really feel about this, like, because I didn't want to be like, because it's a part of me that say, yeah, I get it, and then there's another part of me that say, I get the other side. But then I'm by me saying that, I'll be it because I am all support, cause, for not wanting to do something that you don't want to do, right? I get that part, right? So with this right here, right? Bickerstaff may take the fall for all of this, and I'm gonna get to JB in like 1 second. But it says Bickerstaff might take the fall for all this, but there are issues in Cleveland to be worked out beyond who is coaching the team. While three players, Mitchell, Casper, and Jarrett Allen, were out, they were not on the court for Game 5 due to injury. Allen misses 8 consecutive games due to what the team said was a rib bruise. Allen's extended absence, which stretched more than 2 weeks, caused frustration toward him in at least some corners of the organization, with teammates and staff members who felt he could have done more to try and play. So basically, this right here with Jarrett Allen, and we know Jarrett Allen, man. We speak about Jarrett Allen a lot over here. Jarrett Allen, the guy. So basically, players, and I don't want to say players, but people in the organization, that could be staff members, whatever, they was not happy with Jarrett Allen. They was not happy with Jarrett Allen sitting out and not. So basically, Jarrett Allen refused whatever, the injection. They wanted to give him a shot, and he didn't. He basically didn't do it. Right? He refused it. Right? Which again, like I get it. I get it, cause I'm on, like, cause I think about the thing with, and it's not the same thing, but I just think about the thing with Kyrie. Like people don't want to put stuff in their body. I get it, but like, now look, I said the bruised ribs thing, right? Let me pull it back up. I said the bruised rib thing, right? Let me pull it back up. My fault. The bruised ribs thing was unfortunate for Jarrett Allen, right? And none of this probably would be happening if that dude Wagner, and I think it was the Wagner brothers, if they never did that cheap shot to Jarrett Allen, maybe none of this would have occurred. I don't know if he's already banged up, but that's cheap shot by the Wagner brothers from the Magic. That what did it in for Allen, and that was his last time playing. That's what caused that. Now I said the bruised rib thing, I said I get it, right? Some Cavs fans was mad. They called the dude soft. they said a lot of things about Jarrett Allen, right? And then you have the people that say, yo, like chill out, bro. Because this not the first time he sat out. I'm talking about Jarrett Allen. It's not the first time he sat out when we needed him in like a playoff type setting. Because I could go back to the play-in game, right? When he sat out, I think he had a finger injury, right? When you go back to that play-in tournament, I think he had a broken finger or whatever, a hand. I can't remember, but they felt like he should have played then, right? Cavs fans and whoever else. Excuse me, but I think people are 50-50 on this right here because players get injections all the time, right? Especially in sports. We know this, man. Whatever, football, whatever. They get they get the shot to get them right, to help them play. That's what happens, right? Donovan Mitchell had got a shot. He got a shot for his knee, right? But Allen, like, he didn't want to make a long story short, he didn't want to inject nothing in his body, I guess I could say, right? Which I don't blame him. But now, if you his teammate, do you feel like yo, I can't rock with him no more? Because he could have gave this team a better chance, against the Celtics. He could have gave his team a better chance to get if he was able to get on the floor, because that he didn't want to do something. He didn't want to inject the treatment in his body. That's something he didn't want to do. But if you look at it from the other side, it's like, yo, you got this dude over here busting his tail. He on one leg. He out there laying it all on the line because he wants to win. He's killing himself for this team. And you would think, like, would you do the same for him? He's doing this for you. Would you do the same? Like, basically, it's about sacrifice, right? If you're looking at it from the other side, it's about sacrifice. But I don't really have much to say on this, right? Because it's crazy. I'd rather hear what y'all had to say, but it's crazy. Like, I don't know how to, like, tell, like, if he's hurt. Like, I'm not gonna say the man was. And let me be clear. They said that the report. It said that they was frustrated, right? But it also says that the players or whoever, they do feel like he was actually hurt, but they just felt like he could have done more. They do believe he was actually hurt. They're not denying his pain, whatever he's feeling. They just felt like he could have done more to do whatever it took to get on the floor, and if that means taking the treatment, which he didn't want to do, right? And now you see him on the bench sitting there, saying, sitting there with the straight face on. You know how Allen B, man, not too much emotion, but he just sitting there. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't smiling. He had a straight face on. But you just see him on the bench, right? Teammates probably side-eyeing him. I don't know, man. Maybe feeling away. His teammates and staff felt like, yo, you could have done more to help the team. And I'm going to say staff more. I don't know what players, but they just felt like he could have done more to be able to help them, give them a better chance, that they felt like they was able to beat the Boston Celtics. Now, you could call him soft. You could call it selfish on either party. You call both sides selfish. You making a guy try to do something he don't want. But they ain't make him do it. He already made his decision. But you trying to get a guy to do something that he don't want to do or he don't believe in. I don't know. Then you see the other side of, you're not sacrificing for the team when other guys was basically sacrificing to do whatever it takes to win. This it's two ways to look at it, I guess, man. I like me. I don't know, man. I like, if a person don't want it, like, if he was hurt. He was hurt. I would want my teammate to show up for me, but at the same time, I don't know how to feel about making somebody put something in their body if they don't want to put in their body. But just thinking about these injuries, these weird injuries too, and some people might question this training staff, this medical staff. We literally was missing 4 rotation players for this playoffs. I could say, right? We know why Allen was out, but that Dean Wade thing, is still like a head scratch. I'm like, man, Dean Wade was out randomly. Like, it was like he had a baby. not literally had a baby, but he had a baby, right? His girl had a baby, and he just never came back until this Boston series. And then you had the Todd Jerome. We never got really any clarity until he found out, he had to go get his surgery, whatever. And we never got a chance to see what Todd Jerome actually looked like on this team. But Allen, I thought Allen had a great season, unlike others, you know, unlike others that were available. Um, I thought Allen had a great season though, man. 77 games, I believe, last time I checked. It's unfortunate, but this situation here, I don't know how to approach this situation because I can see both parties. I see it from both sides. But I'm with the not if you don't believe in that, whatever it is, you don't want that in your body. But I hear the other side too. So I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know how to really I don't know, bro. You said can he play center or is he good at playing center? You talking about Mobley? Mobley can play center. Mobley can play center, bro. If that's what you're saying. Mobley can play center. He said, I don't know who that wing is, to be honest. Might have to get draft picks, moving off lesser guys and develop. Need to get back into the draft. Cavs in a tough situation. Yeah, they are in a tough situation. That's how I asked you, like, who do you think that wing is that will be the best player for this team? I can't say Brandon Ingram, but that's what I'm asking, man. I'm still with the, keep Donovan Mitchell though. Jarrett Allen on L. What's good, Bruce? What's good, Bruce? What's going on with you, man? Shout out to Bruce, man. I appreciate you, Bruce. Shout out to Bruce. You said you also gotta understand Allen been part of a championship level teams too. He knows what that looked like. I wouldn't have risked it for this either. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's just like I could see it from both sides though. Like I could see as a teammate, like if you Donovan or whoever it is, like you busting your tail, you getting a shot because it happens. Players get these shots, you know, and they hurt. But I can't tell them. Like, I just see it from both sides. Like I understand, I can see the sacrifice part, and you feel like you could do like you're not even making an attempt to try to see the floor or whatever. And the other part of it, like yo, I don't believe in that, or I don't want it in my body, or I'm hurt. I'm hurt. He hurt. So I believe he hurt. I do know that. But you say you wouldn't have risked it either for this series. Maybe, maybe, but he said Spider played with Gobert after he gave the whole team COVID on national television. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think we all remember that. Tough time. I can see why he would think Allen's soft, but that's his own body. Can't blame him. Yeah. I remember, the Spider and Rudy thing. But I think, me personally, I think Allen, is better than Rudy. But the soft thing, Allen has been called soft, and that's kind of true, I guess. But Allen definitely, to me, if he had to prove anything, he proved that you can't. Well, he had a good year, man. He definitely proved some things to me that because he played 77. I think we gotta mention he played 77 games, so he was available. He had availability, with this team, man. But guys still gonna think he's soft. People from other fan bases gonna call him soft if he's soft, man. They gonna say Mobley so Allen soft. They got these guys not what you call it, But if Donovan think he's soft, I don't know, man. But Donovan is definitely on different timing. But yeah, man, he's definitely on different timing. But the next thing, the last thing, the last thing is, so Jarrett Allen, so that right there, You got Darius Garland with the trade request, right? That might happen. So that's one guy that might be out. So you're looking at the core four. And then you got Jarrett Allen refusing to, get in the injection, right? To help him get on the floor. That's another guy that might be out. So you got two guys out of the core four that might be on their way out. Because that might have to seal the deal, right? If if anything, right? But you don't know. We don't know. Still, off season still gotta happen, right? I mean, we in the off season, but I'm talking about when the NBA playoffs is officially over and stuff like that. But the next thing I want to talk about, from reading this stuff, right? Last person is J.B. Bickerstaff, right? J.B. That's the last person, right? And I'm a supporter of JB, right? I've been a supporter of JB. He definitely had flaws, but I've been a supporter of JB though, man, for the most part. So JB Bickerstaff job is in jeopardy. We've been saying, Cavs fans been talking about fire JB for the longest. We've been saying that on here that JB is on the hot seat. Other platforms and Cleveland platforms that saying JB, such and such, such and such. So look, let me pull this up. So JB, right? JB been on the hot seat, man. So it says right here, right? It says the second guessing of Bickerstaff started there. Multiple veterans in the Cavs locker room grew frustrated with Bickerstaff for treating the Cavs as a young team with much to learn instead of as a team ready to contend. They were also less enthused by the Cavs' offense last spring, and that's another. We know about JB and his his lack of offense. You can say, right? But they into the first part of the season, Mitchell was among them. Players would lead practices and morning shoot arounds, wondering out loud, why did we even do that? What did we accomplish? So perplexed by the lack of structure and intensity in the workouts. Like that was being said, right? Wow. So Mitchell was one of them, right? Players will leave practice, morning shoot around, just wondering, like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then you could say, like, they didn't like the way JB or whoever was treating them. Like, this supposed to be a team that's supposed to be prepared to be, contenders. That's what we wanted to be. That's what we wanted to be, a team taken seriously in the media. But JB treating them like a varsity team or whatever. I don't know. Like, so like, and I told y'all on here about JB, man. My guy Med, he been trying to hold JB accountable, but y'all want to push back. The people that the out from the outside looking in, y'all want to push back on that. Several other players privately and publicly had questioned Bickerstaff tactics, rotations, minute schemes, game management adjustments, practice habits. They wonder whether he can help take this franchise to the next level, with one source using a comparison to former 76ers coach Brett Brown, who led the 76ers through the process but was ultimately replaced by Doc Rivers. Is Bickerstaff the right coach for this team? So that's been a question that a lot of people been wondering for the longest, even last year. Like, is this the guy that gets you there? Can he be the guy that takes you there, gets you over the top? Is he that guy, or is he just a guy that's good for rebuilding? Because we know how these stories start and ends. It's always the coach that, you could say help build the team, help build the culture, help develop the guys, and then they end up getting fired because they reach their ceiling. And then you got that coach that steps in and gets them there. that gets them to the next level, and that's what it's looking like. Like I said, Ahmed, my guy Ahmed been going in on JB for a minute now. When your best player / superstar don't believe in you, and we talking about Spider, talking about Mitchell. When your best player / star player don't believe in you, then that's a problem. You have a problem on your hand at that point, right? And multiple players or vets, questioning your methods, your leadership, your tactics, your schemes, all that is a problem. All that is a problem. Coaching definitely matters. I heard BJ, my guy BJ said this. He said this also. Shout out to him. He said your players are the reflection of your coach. I think that's how it go, right? Coaching matters, and if these guys don't feel like you're the right coach, or they being coached right. I mean, if your star player is not sold on you, what do that say? We could bring up situations, especially for the Cavs, where a coach had to be let go because the player wasn't sold. We could just bring up situations that just happened recently, right? You can look at the Bucks situation, Milwaukee Bucks, Adrian Griffin, getting fired for Doc Rivers. It's crazy how Doc Rivers got a job like that, but that was crazy. But you just like when your best player is not sure and they have a say, it is what it is, right? And I'm not saying Donovan gonna get JB fired, but I think the proof already been there for throughout the season, that fans felt like JB is not the right person. That's what it is. Like your players are the reflection of your coach. I just that's what my guy BJ said. The game that we allegedly lost on purpose, well, that split the fan base, right? That split the fan base. Yeah, some of the fan base defending that, which I was just chilling. I was like, yo, it is what it is. Some people was upset. Some people was like, yo, who cares? We got a easy matchup. So the game they allegedly lost on purpose, that last game, that also rubbed some of the players the wrong way. Right? That was also in the what's it called, right? With J.B. Bickerstaff. I'm gonna play that video again with JB, man. When they asked him about his job security, asked JB about his job security. But excuse me, but the thing is, excuse me, with JB, that game that they allegedly tanked, whatever you want to say, right? They lost on purpose. That rubbed some of the guys on the team the wrong way, I guess you could say. And the one person I know for a fact that was turned off about this, I know this for 100%. We noticed was Max Strus. He had just now we know Max. He comes from a different culture, right? It's not like Max a winner. Like he ain't do nothing in the NBA, but he comes from a different culture, a winning culture. Even though they haven't won a championship, but they got there. He comes from a disciplined team, a Miami Heat culture, right? Max Strus had a triple double, I believe, that last game, right? He had a triple double, made history, whatever, for himself, and he did that just to sit out and lose the game, just for JB to pull in all of the G League guys, right? And let's be fair. I think they said that it wasn't JB's decision, even though he made the decision. It was higher management. I ain't gonna say probably Kobe, but it was upper management, higher management that made the call, I believe, right? So I don't want to put it all on JB, but like that guy Max Strus though basically he was not happy about that, and he didn't agree with that on losing that game, because when you lose, allegedly lose on purpose, that's a loser mentality. That's a loser mindset. You can't have that. That's that you building a losing culture. That's what people will tell you. Now say what you want, right? You can say what you want, right? About if they did do that, right? But at the end of the day, it worked out for the Cavs. Hey, look, it worked out for the Cavs. They won that matchup, you know. They won a matchup though, bro. You can see, they won, but at the end of the day, it's still not, good habits, right? To be serious, it's not good habits. You building, that's a losing mindset, right? And I think that rubbed Max Strus the wrong way. I think it probably could have rubbed Donovan the wrong way. Like Donovan feel like we're not ducking nobody, right? We play Philly. We play Philly. We play whatever. Now, we can also go back to earlier in the season. I think the Portland game when we lost to a bad Portland team, obviously, I think we ended up getting whooped that game, right? It's just around that time we just couldn't win. Like we was losing, and guys was getting frustrated. Jarrett Allen walked out the building, I believe, without even speaking to anyone. Like Jarrett Allen, you know him. Jarrett Allen is the nicest guy on the team. Jarrett Allen was upset. And he just stormed out. He just walked out or whatever, right? Without speaking to anybody. Because people was not happy about that loss, right? So you go back to that Portland game, and around that time, it was rumored that JB had lost the locker room. Around that time, and I did a video on it. I did a live about JB being on the hot seat. And around that time, they said JB lost the locker room. And people like, nah. And some people was like, nah, he lost the locker room. But it was hard. It's hard to say that because the Cavs had such a solid season going through these injuries and was able to go on that big run when DZ and Mobley went out. So it's kind of crazy, the thing if he did lose the locker room, because you lose the locker room, you out of there. But JB, I don't know, but around that time, they said he lost the locker room. Right? You said, why don't you say it's still why don't you say it's still good and why to go? I mean, it is, I don't know, man. I just, let them know, go Cavs, man. That's keep it short and sweet, man. It's still go Cavs though, man. But still want to go. But you said Blood said y'all definitely lost. Then on purpose and it mattered. Basketball got humbled y'all. Hey, I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, but I'll say we was able to get out the first round. We was able to get out the first round. Not that it matters, but it matters. Right? It matters. We was able to get out the first round. So to a certain point, it whether they did it on purpose or not, I'm not here to say they did it or not, man. The Cavaliers still able to win a first round series, something they wasn't able to do, especially without LeBron, the post LeBron era. So regardless, man. So I don't know, man. I can't say if he did it or not, man. Blood said it could be one or the other. If y'all won a round and it matters, JB's a long-term coach. If it don't matter, he's out the door, and Spider probably is too. Yeah. Right. And yeah, that's why I said it's because if you're going by Donovan Mitchell, he ain't care about that. That clearly he wanted to get out the second round. We know Donovan hasn't been able to get past the second round, and in the last few years haven't been able to get out the first round. and Jalen Brunson. You know how that go. But I get you. I get you. Um, so in a sense, we needed to. I mean, and if you allegedly losing on losing on purpose, then you better beat the Orlando Magic. That would have been a bad look if they would have lost to Orlando Magic in 7 games when you wanted that matchup. You can't lose to a team that you wanted and that you are better than, right? More experienced than. Could not lose that matchup. But like me personally though, blood, I'm a fan of JB, man. I don't want to see the black brother get fired, man. A part of me don't want to see it happen, but if it means if it gotta happen, it gotta happen, right? But I don't want it. Like JB's cool. I like JB, But from like what we read here, and if your best player not sold on you, it's only a matter of time, right? And stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's only a matter of time, man. But I'm cool with JB though, man. But I think like when you look at like, and you will hear this, like when you look at every fan base, mostly every fan base out there, they complain about their head coach. I guess that comes with the territory, right? Every coach has mostly every, excuse me, every coach has a flaw, right? Um, every fan base for the most part complain about their coach. Nobody's perfect, and coaches they have flaws, and some coaches do um take time to become who they are, right? Um, right? You got Tibbs over there in New York. Tibbs learned on the what you call it, and he became this good coach we know today, right? Tibbs is a good coach, regardless of Tibbs burning your guys down to the ground, right? He's still a good coach, and I like. I'm not gonna say that, but y'all have. I think y'all play some good defense also, man. Y'all. I don't know, man. Y'all gonna beat the Pacers, and y'all see the Celtics. I don't know, man. I don't know, but y'all got some dogs over there. Knicks players got dogs, but what I'm saying is every coach, every person complain, every fan base complain about the coach, right? Cavs fans been wanting JB gone since last year, bro. Like since last season, they've been talking about fire JB. You know what I mean? Even when we won, they were saying fire JB, fire JB, and I'm just saying like, dang, let the man breathe, man. You said a Celtics loss is definitely what the players remember more than a Magic win. The losing always languishes for them. Yeah, but getting out that first round was good. Um, I think that the Celtics series though, man, they competed though. If you ask me, I say, yo, they didn't just get smacked like when we played y'all last year. Um, and that was due to not having the right pieces around, right? But they didn't get smacked and bullied like the Knicks bullied the Cavs last year. And even in the Magic series, they didn't get bullied around. They showed some grit. The Celtics series, I know that you said, you gonna remember it languishes them. That'll be the last thing they remember. But I think them guys, they know that they competed. It don't mean nothing, you wasn't able to get to the conference finals, but they understand that they was undermanned. They was shorthanded without their best player and players being on that floor. They was missing two of their top best players. They understand that, but I think I'm happy with the way the Cavs was able to fight. Yeah, they had moments when you just like, yo, you dropped the ball because those games was winnable games. I think if Donovan is healthy, I think the Cavs was able to push the Celtics to at least 7 games. Not saying that the Cavs win or lose, but I think having a healthy Donovan and Jarrett Allen, I think the series would definitely, you know, been shaped a little differently. We would have definitely got more than 1 game and been able to close out. But he said Celtics soft, Knicks in 6. If OG back, yeah, y'all got a lot. Yeah, y'all got guys banked up over there. That's all. Yeah, and that's another thing, right? With the Celtics, and I'm not, I don't want to create no narratives, but it's like we said, the Pacers, had a cakewalk. Them being the Bucks without Giannis and Dame, but the Celtics, they didn't beat the Miami Heat without Jimmy Butler, and they beat the Cavaliers without Donovan Mitchell and Jarrett Allen and other guys, but they end up coming back sometime during the series. But if they play y'all gonna be missing some guys too, right? But I'm not gonna create the narrative though, man. Celtics won. I can't wait to see that series though, man. What goes down? He said the Celtics are the biggest front runners in the NBA. Hey, maybe, man. My guy T out of here. He a Celtics fan, content creator. Hey, maybe, man. They have no excuses in my opinion, right? They had no excuses, and they had no excuses. You said Knicks beat them by 30 without Randall when they had Porzingis trying to punk us. We get OG back, it's cooked. Yeah. So what you said Knicks in 6? Okay, and they get Porzingis back. I don't know, man. I gotta actually think about that series. Well, y'all gotta handle, what y'all gotta handle first. But yeah, OG was a good pickup again, man. That's a guy that I would like to have with the Cavs, right? OG, man. That's a guy, man. That's a guy right there, man. When I'm talking about adding, a little more size and a guy that can score and that can defend and score and not be a liability, a real wing type player, forward type player. But and that's a tough business built to have. Yeah, we gonna see. Yeah, blood. Blood. Be talking. Blood. You been talking your talk for the longest, man. We gonna see, man. We gonna see the Knicks get to the finals this year, man. We gonna see, bro. We gonna see all that talk y'all Knicks fans be doing. We gonna see, man. You said they got no dogs. The minute the shots stop falling, they gonna fall apart. The Knicks make some of the toughest shot quality in the NBA with OG. You know who I like. You know who I like, man. I like that kid, Deuce, man. Your boy Deuce. He tough, man. Deuce is tough. I like that kid. I don't like what he did to the Cavs, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Deuce is nice. Deuce got some dog on him too, right? I'm impressed with Deuce. And like that's what and you know what, Cat Nation, like they got Josh Hart. That was a guy that we was linked to, right? And who knows? Could have made a difference. Who knows? But Josh Hart, he was balling out for the Knicks, man. Like this moves that we dropped the ball on. Like Kobe he gonna have to, he gonna have to, he gonna have to be busy, right? And figure this out. Deuce a monster, and he was a third string. Yeah, Deuce is tough, man. Deuce is tough. I won't lie about that, man. And y'all got my guy Isaiah over there, man. He's a former Cav. Isaiah's a former Cav, bro. We used to have this guy on the roster, man. We used to have that guy on the roster. I guess when we got Mobley, so we didn't try to re-sign Isaiah Honeystein. It's crazy, man. Josh, y'all made your dude. Who was it? Leon? Is Leon over there? Yeah, they made some good moves, man. Look at the contracts, some of the best contracts in the NBA. Hey, man, y'all. Deuce's 3 year, $11 million. Hey, man, that's 3 years, $11 million. Jeez, man, yeah, that's a nice little deal right there. That's a nice deal. I'll give you that, man. Knicks. I don't want to bash the Cavs, man. The eventual $10 million a year, Hart 18, Brother 25%. Yeah, man, the Cavs, they paid some of these. They pay some of these guys. Y'all love my team though, man. But they pay some of these guys, and head scratches. But yeah. Shout out to the guys that we paid, man. I ain't gonna throw no slingshots, man. But nah, though. Get ready to close. Get ready to close. Um, the JB thing. Let me finish the JB part though. The fire JB thing. We man, it's crazy, bro. But look, nah. But the JB thing, man. Not just the team, but the excuse me, damn, I'm choking. I get some water, but the JB thing, everybody has something to say about a coach. They think this is the answer. I told you, nobody's perfect, man. And with JB, I question his rotations. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I think everybody do. And this report right here, they talking about his rotations, his schemes, and stuff like that, his adjustments, or him making late adjustments. We seen it. Um, it's just all puzzles. It's puzzling. I mean, you got a guy, Marcus Morris, and I was wondering like why he didn't been play Marcus Morris. Like it's just certain questions I ask, right? Why Sam Merrill didn't get like why Sam Merrill can't play, right? Sam Merrill came in one day, he was like, "Oh, coach, um, is it something that like I'm doing everything right?" Like he was trying to wonder like why I'm not seeing like he's not demanding to see the floor, but he's just wondering like is he doing everything right? Like to be put on the floor because Sam Merrill felt like he's doing all the right things at practice. Y'all can look it up. Sam Merrill came out and said, he went and met with coach and just make sure he did everything right to see the floor. He felt like he did everything at practice, he did everything right. And when you gave Sam Merrill a chance, even though it was forced because of injuries, you seen what these young guys was able to do. Because you got to develop your young talent, regardless of who on the team. These young guys got to play. You got young guys like Craig Porter on a rise, who we seen and we say, yeah, let's lock him up. Sam Merrill, lock him up. Like these guys are what you say, underrated, I guess you could say. It's not on the radar much, they're not being talked about much, but if you know ball, these guys is tough. CBJ is tough. But JB rotations last season, I even said, yo, what's up? Even in the playoffs, I'm like, why what you call it can't see the floor a little bit, right? And some that wasn't all his fault, but I also questioned JB rotations. I found myself questioning even more this season. Like, I do think that he have done a good job since taking over for like the coach who, the coach who was worse than JB. That's it. Y'all won't call JB bad, but he took over for a coach that was worse. I don't have to say his name. Y'all know. Um, if we looking at it, JB improved every season. If you want to look at it like that, right? From winning less games to getting his team to be a top 3 team in the East, but losing in the play-in. We ended up dropping because of injuries, and we had to play in the play-in. Having injuries to key players. JB always had to deal with some type of injuries, right? And he also, I know Donovan came in. I'm just saying though, if you're looking at it, like he also got Cleveland back to their first playoffs, right? He got Cleveland back to their first playoffs in the post LeBron era. Now I know Donovan came in, so that definitely, helps. So that's not all JB at all. But I'm just saying what he has done, and let's not forget, we had the number 1 defense and we had the top defense in the league. We had a top 10 defense the last 2 seasons. We had number 1 defense and we had the number 7 defense this season. So we've been top defense the last 2 seasons because JB is defensive minded, right? And I just thought like with the adversity and going on with these guys to this guy because you have a certain injury and just thinking about that big run that we went on. Let's not forget the big run that we went on. And we know that was without Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. That's sort of time when some of y'all was capping and saying trade Darius then, and y'all was saying trade Mobley or bring Mobley off the bench. This was y'all was saying, right? Because y'all didn't want the 2 bigs in the lineup. And y'all thought Darius, was hurting the flow, right? But we went on that big run. That was the best the best lineup is proven. The best lineup was Donovan as your guard, one big, and spread the floor. You got 3 shooters. That was the best lineup. But I'm just saying now, just throwing that in there because that was part of the run. But you had guys out, and I thought JB did a solid job. And if you go to the you go to the JB videos, look in the comments section, you're gonna see people saying, "Bring JB back." I thought that was funny, man. I don't know if they trolling or being serious, but you had people in the comments saying, "Yo, yeah, I don't know basketball. JB's a wonderful coach. Bring JB back." Right? You had people saying, "Bring him back," and I don't know. In the playoffs, he was all right. I didn't like some of the rotations in that first round, especially overplaying the Yang, but I think he did a decent job in the Orlando series, and in the Ball series, I thought he did a decent job too. We played some good defense last game too. His rotations were better. He actually used his rotations, right? But I think because you go back to that first round, you think about not winning on the road, not being able to win on the road and getting blown out by Orlando the way you did. I think if you want to move forward, and that's with, of course, if Donovan is on the roster, right? That's if he's on the roster. Celtics are soft instead of Holiday and White. Yeah, Holiday and White. Yeah, Holiday tough, man. Holiday is tough, bro. That's a super team, man. That's a super team, man. But yeah, White and them dudes tough. Them dudes tough. I mean, Tatum. I see. I guess he's saying Tatum soft, right? Tatum a fake dog. Tatum got some. He a fake dog. Tatum act like he got dog in him. He ain't no dog. Yeah. Hey, I'll be interested to see what the Knicks and the Celtics do. Even though I don't care for either team, but with JB, I just feel like I think if you want to move forward and take that next step, and that's of course getting past the second round, then JB is not the guy. It all depends on what the direction the team going and what's the goals. He's a good guy, good for rebuilding, good rebuilding guy. But to win big, and I mean win big, I don't know if he can do it. And definitely not with this roster. You're not winning with this roster, right? If you're trying to win it all. Now they still have to do evaluation. They said they're gonna do it in a couple of days. They're gonna figure out if JB gonna stay or go. The exit meetings we still gotta have. In the front office, they will evaluate JB, these next few days, about the season, right? What has JB done? Do we sell the Cavs Nation on JB getting out the first round, right? It's all about taking the next step with Kobe Altman. Kobe Altman would say that it's all about taking the next step. And JB always talking about, also taking the next step and building. But right, these next few days we're gonna see, man, and you gotta ask yourself, is he the right guy for the job? And I think we know the answer if you're going by the new information that's been released and to the public. Then the answer is JB might get fired, right? Maybe. And upper management, they even approached JB when he played Donovan at 45 minutes in that game. They had to check him on that, and I remember that. And I was talking about it. I was in a live talking about JB playing Donovan Mitchell, and he got an injury. He burning him out. He already got an injury. I remember the game, but not sure if it was a back-to-back or not. But Donovan, I think it was the hamstring around the time because Donovan he had a hamstring injury too, right? But I for JB, bro, I just think I don't know, man. I don't want to see a black brother get fired, but I think you need to add like most people would say, add an offensive-minded coach to maximize this team and group, and whoever left for the core four, I think you need to have a change of scenery. Just like some of these players might have a change of scenery this coming summer. But because I am a fan of JB, man. If I could, I would demote him. To probably be like assistant coach or something, man. If that was an option. But as far as being a head coach for a so-called contender team with Donovan Mitchell being featured on it, I don't know, man. I don't know, but these new developments that we saw and read, it's crazy, man. To think about, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me play. I'm about to get ready to shut down. I've been on here for a minute, but I want to play this JB again. Getting asked about his job security.
Hey, JB. You mentioned that it's been a tough year for a number of reasons. For you personally, especially with the effort the last couple games, these close games, is there a statement that you've made about your place with this franchise, and is it something that you'd like to continue to do?
Would I like to continue
as Cavs coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've continued to build this thing the right way. Every single year we've improved. Continue to get better. Play in, playoffs, win around. Players have gotten better. Guys have had great years. This is definitely a place I want to be.
To that point, JB, obviously one of the things that's sort of been around the team, I guess maybe from the outside looking in, is Donovan's future going forward. What do you think the way you guys have gone through the year, winning around, obviously the fight you put up last couple of games without him shows about what you guys can do going forward, assuming he's still around?
I mean, we've got a good team. We've got good individual players. We've got high character players, that are concerned about winning. And, anytime you have that, you're going to give yourself an opportunity. I would love to see, what we look like when we're whole, for an entire season, pressure we can put on the league from that standpoint. But we've got a good basketball team of guys who want to win and guys who want to get better.
Okay, I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win. Okay.
I just want winners, bro. I want people that want to win. I want people that want to be here, man. DG, hopefully, not, but it is what it is, though, man. If it does come to that, and he does feel like him and Rich Paul gotta approach the front office about requesting a trade to maybe the West Side, maybe the West Coast, maybe Minnesota or the New Orleans Pelicans, then it is what it is, man. I wish nothing but the best for DG, man. But we definitely gonna see. It's gonna be a wild summer, yo. We gonna see what's up, man, with these guys, man. But I think I talked about mostly everything with this, man. We definitely know that for one, the season is over. DG might be on his way out if Donovan decides to sign his long-term extension, which is crazy. Jarrett Allen is a question mark. He might not be back next season. And him not, taking the shot, however you feel about that. And then Evan Mobley, him so-called, not wanting to get drafted by the Cavs, but obviously the relationship been great, and they built a great relationship over the last 3 years. So, and like Evan Mobley will be a big part of what the Cavaliers are trying to do going forward, along with Donovan Mitchell. And it look like everybody probably feeling like the future will be, instead of Darius and Mobley, it's going to be Donovan and Mobley. And you have to figure out how to, fill in this roster, make it fit, make it work. And mind you, think about the East, who's still in the East. You got Boston, you got Philly. think about the teams and how you gonna match up against them. But again, before I shut it down, I want people that want to be here. I want winners. Donovan is of that mindset of wanting to win. DG, I can't. I don't want to speak on it like going off the reports, but it's just like it's more about you right now, man, and not about the team. And I get it. You a young stud coming up. I get it, man, and it's not the best fit with you and Donovan. We can see that, and you haven't really learned, and you need the ball. I get it, but if you're not part of the future, you're not part of the future. We want people that want to win, man. We trying to build here, and I think the Cavaliers need to go out. And if the thing is you gonna put Mobley at center, Mobley gonna have to hit that gym, bro. He gonna have to be in that gym, and he gonna have to work. He gonna have to work, and he gonna do that. That's what he does. Work on his game, work on his size, because you're gonna be going up against guys at that center position, man. Him and Jarrett is kind of different body frames, right? But that might be the thing, right? Evan Mobley at the 5 and Donovan, and then you have whoever you have. Definitely get another wing. Definitely get a real small forward. Don't know if that comes in a trade, which we are linked to certain people, but get a real small forward that can shoot and keep the defense honest and that can put the ball on the floor. If you able to get that, man, and we need another big, we gonna see, man. I don't want to speak on it because these guys haven't even left, the Cavs yet. But just going off of what I've seen and what we all seen and been hearing, if that is the case, then yeah. But me personally, guys, if you want to know my stance on it, my stance is making sure you secure and sign Donovan Mitchell long term. That's my stance on it, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. But y'all already know, though, man. And another thing, man, Morris is talking about how he felt like he should have been playing more, man. Let me play this one more. Let me play one more clip, man. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Just want to hear what Mobley and Morris just saying.
Postseason, knowing that you understood your role as soon as you got signed, was this the moment that you were waiting for, expecting of yourself?
No, I can't really say that. I honestly expected to play a little bit more, not just today, just like throughout the series. I thought I could have helped the team just affect the game a little more. But, I mean, hey, man, just being a veteran, just staying ready, man, that's always been me since I've been in the league, just staying ready, being professional, and then when my time's called, just being able to deliver and help my team.
Evan, obviously 33 points for you tonight, a new playoff career high. What have you learned about yourself and the experience that the playoffs help you bring over this entire season?
I just got to stay in attack mode throughout the entire games. No matter what's going on, I feel like it just helps our team a lot. And I feel like once I get to my spots, just elevate, raise up. I feel like my teammates have done a good job of instilling that confidence. Definitely him right here, been talking to me throughout the games and throughout the season, just helped me just build that confidence to just keep attacking. And I feel like today I did a good job of that.
Evan, I know probably the last thing you're thinking about is next year, but the way you performed against Boston, especially the way you capped off here, is that something that you can really take into the summer and build on moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. The series, definitely going to remember it. It stings a little bit for sure, but also takes the pros to it and how I played throughout the series, and try to take that into next season and just build on my game as well and come back just even better.
Hey, Marcus and Evan, this is for both of you. Now that it's all over and you've seen what Boston has, what do you think of their title chances?
Man, you don't get out of here with that question, man. We don't care about no Boston, man. Talking about, you don't even know why y'all asked them that, man. What you think about Boston?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
care about no Boston, man. We lost. They lost. They don't care about no Boston, man. But Evan Mobley, Morris. Before I shut it down, Morris. You need to bring Morris back. That's just my opinion. Bring him back. You need vets on this team, obviously. I think Morris is a good vet to have in Evan Mobley or our front court. I think he's because he does that, man. I've seen Morris do that with some other young guys in LA. I think Morris is a good vet. Morris had the burner last game. He gave you a spark. It's crazy. Shout out to Niang, but he gave you way more than Niang, bro. And this guy came off the buyout market. He ain't even making what he ain't making, bro. And he gave you more than Niang. That's the crazy part, yo. That's the crazy part, bro. He outscored Niang. He outscored Darius. But bring Morris back. I think he could be a help in the locker room along with Tristan Thompson. I would bring Tristan back. Damian Jones probably won't be back, but Tristan and Morris, bring them vets back. Evan Mobley, I'm happy for him, man. He showed down his playoffs, even though it didn't equal the winning, but he showed that he's capable and has potential. That we already knew that. I think everybody's saying he's best fit at the 5. And I think, him and Donovan probably, going to have to build that chemistry if this is the direction we're going. But, that's all I got, man. I talked long enough, yo. Talk long enough, bro. But, yo, I appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and shout out to everybody on Twitter, Twitter/X. But y'all already know, man. Let them know. Go Cavs.
With the 49th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Imani Bates from Eastern Michigan University.
That's a way to respond, right? Understanding the moment, okay? Taking a lesson, learning our lesson, and then applying all the things that we talked about. The effort that you guys put in on the defensive end of the floor was phenomenal, okay? That was textbook Cavaliers defense. And then the offensive end of the floor, we shared it, we attacked the paint, we got what we wanted, okay? That was a phenomenal job. Congratulations to this group, okay, for achieving something as a unit that we've never done before, okay? But we ain't done yet. All right, let's go.